Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 11 of Civilization 6 as Rome. It's been a day since I've played this campaign, so I'm just trying to get myself caught up with where I was, but I believe we'd just taken Greece's capital from them. Indeed we did. We have Athens right there, and we need to peace out with them. He does have a couple more cities over here. He has Sparta and Rhodes. I'm not really interested in either of those, if I'm honest. So I think we're going to go ahead right now and try and get a peace deal with him. And he has 131 gold, so we'd very much like to take that from him. As the AI at the moment seems to be willing to give you everything it's got. And he's got a great work of writing. He won't actually give me that one. Okay, that's unfortunate, but he will give me his marble. Not bothered about his other cities. Let's go and accept that deal. He seems very relieved. So, as we've got his capital, we don't need to worry about that anymore. We've got lots of warnings about low housing and cities needing food and things like that, which is fine. Some of these issues are actually in the cities we've captured, although we do have a little bit of a problem up here at Antium, but we will get that fixed. London may well be our next target, as they are nice and close to us. We'll be able to wipe them out fairly quickly. So I think we'll start moving back towards the north. They have already declared war on me a couple of times, or was it just the once? I think it was just the once in this campaign. Either way, it was very annoying of them to do so. But I think we can go and grab their capital probably quite easily. I'm being harassed by lots of units up there. We do have our spearman, who is going to struggle to be able to attack that scout. I think we will move down here and we'll probably win this attack. Obviously we won't be able to destroy them, but it'll certainly take a lot of their health away. The scout will most likely just leave us alone. Hopefully that's the plan. Anyway, we've got a couple of legions over here. We've got a crossbow. If we had a few more units up there, we'd have a better chance of getting rid of London. Now, you are... you're going to get taken out by Nan Madol. Now, we've got an apostle here. And we can launch the Inquisition. We can spread religion. What promotion do we want to give you? Can spread... So, the promotions available to the apostles seem random. Looks to me like they're different every time. So, can spread religion 2 extra times, or gains 3 extra spreads when moving adjacent to a natural wonder for the first time. I think we'll go with the extra 2 spreads. What we really want to do is start the Inquisition, so we have the ability to get Inquisitors, because we'll most likely need those later on. We do have a barbarian camp down here. We have a unit that can attack it, so... let's go ahead and clear that out. In the meantime, we're going to start moving back north with some of these units. And we'll try and use the roads where we can. Oh, we found a barbarian worker right there. But let's go ahead and... are you connected up? Yeah, you are. So let's go and move you forwards. We'll put this crossbow down into Athens. And we'll probably move forwards with this one later on. You do not have a... you do have a second shot. You've got that promotion. Fantastic. So there's the camp cleared, but we need to actually go and remove it as soon as we can. So we need our production in Athens. Let's repair the monument for 1 turn. And we have a trade route over here. Now, I don't really want to trade with London because I intend to take them out. So let's carry on going to Nan Madol. It's a nice, safe trade route. We're right in between them. We've also got our horseman over here. Can't remember what I was doing with that guy. I think I used him to escort a settler back or something. Mbuila's in a really bad location there. I definitely think we're going to have to take that city out at some point. Just so that he's not on our borders. It's not a particularly great city. It'll have double wheat, but that's about all it's got going for it. So we might have to declare a war just so we can destroy that. So we'll do that later on. I am actually playing with fast movement on. I've still got the combat animations on, but the fast movement just speeds things up quite a bit. So we've got another trader. And once again, I think going to Nan Madol is probably the safest one to go on. So we'll continue with that and on to the next turn. So hopefully Namadol are going to get rid of that barbarian, and they have done. And we just need to move some units up so that we can declare a war on England. So you are a little bit close. We need to get rid of you. That might be enough to one-shot it. And, oh yeah, we've got you over there. Where is the capital of Congo? You're quite some distance away, actually. Although I think we can get to you quite easily if we're willing to hike through the middle of Greece. But yeah, we need to get this out of the way because that's just in a really bad place there. Also, city-state with a settler. What's going on there? So, let's have a look at what we can do. There was a unit down here. You've actually spawned another unit, so let's try and kill you off if we can. Fantastic. Got him on the first shot. Don't know where that other one has gone. We do have some roads here, so let's start moving you up. And, there he is. Unfortunately, we can't get you on this turn, I don't think. We've got an action left but no movement. Shame. I'll try and chase him down if we can. Athens has finished repairing the monument, so let's go and repair the watermill. Barbarians approach. Yes, we know about you. You actually came off slightly worse, so heal up just for a little while. Don't like how close you are to my apostle, so we're going to go and move you back into the city. And there's quite a few units around here that could be annoying. I think Namadol's going to take care of that one for us, though, so I'm not too concerned about that. You're just going to garrison there. Oh, that wasn't the button I wanted to click. You will skip your turn because you can't do anything. You can launch the Inquisition. So that should now, I should have double checked, but I'm fairly certain that launch Inquisition gives you the ability to then start producing Inquisitors. Inquisitors may eliminate the presence of other religions in their territory and initiate theological combat with other religious units. So 4 movement points, 70 religious strength, 2 spread charges. I'm sure that is what you need to do. It probably just is under combat, isn't it? So if we go into concepts, have a quick look down here at combat. Experience and promotion, city combat. No, it's not here. Conquering a city, actually. One thing that I want to try and find out is when you capture a city, what happens to the buildings? It was always cut and dry in Civilization 5. So basically, any military and defensive buildings would get destroyed. So walls, castles, armories, barracks, things like that. Wonders would always survive. Any building that wasn't a wonder that had a great work in it would also survive. So opera houses and museums and things like that. So if they had a great work in them, they were guaranteed to survive. Anything else had a... I can't remember whether it was a 33% chance to survive or a 33% chance to be destroyed. It was one or the other, but that's basically the way that worked. Faith and religion. Pantheons, great prophets, founding religions, religious units, and... Oh, here we go. After founding your religion, you'll be prompted to choose a name and all that stuff. You can evangelize belief action on apostles to add more beliefs to the religion, which we've done. Follower beliefs provide some kind of yield or other inherent bonus. This applies to all cities and civilizations that follow the religion. So there are 4 different types of belief. It doesn't just really make them clear which one's which. I know they all have an icon, but it doesn't really sort of help all that much. So you've got follower beliefs. Applies to everybody that follows the religion. Founder beliefs is a bonus that relies on the number of followers it has. And it's just the founder that gets that bonus. Worship beliefs grant unique types of buildings and can be built in holy sites or purchased there with faith. And enhancer beliefs help spread the religion. Okay. So, we know how we earn faith. Religious units and pressure. Missionaries may be purchased with faith in a city with a shrine and a dominant religion, and have the ability to spread religion to any city in an adjacent hex. Apostles may be purchased with faith in any city with a temple and dominant religion, and are stronger than missionaries. Apostles get to select a unique promotion when they are created, which makes them more unique, such as having more charges or removing other religions from the city. Apostles have several unique actions available in addition to spreading their religion. They can evangelize belief, adding additional beliefs to the religion, launch the Inquisition, granting the ability to purchase Inquisitors. Furthermore, Apostles may initiate theological combat against other religious units. Inquisitors are special units that must be unlocked with the Launch Inquisition action on the Apostle. You only need to use this action once. Once you have started an Inquisition, it never ends. You can then purchase Inquisitors in cities that follow the religion of the Apostle that launched the Inquisition with faith. Inquisitors are not good at spreading religion, but instead remove all other religions from a city. They may also engage in theological combat with other religious units. So theological combat is the best way to defend against other religions trying to spread across the map. Only Apostles and Inquisitors may initiate in theological combat, and then only against other religious units. Theological combat works just like combat with military units. Just attack the religious unit with another. They will deal damage to each other based on their strength. Religious units can get bonuses to their theological combat from promotions, policies, the theocracy government, if they are in or adjacent to a holy site following their religion, if they are in the territory of a city following their religion, or a huge bonus if they are in the territory of the religion's holy city, which is normally going to be your capital or wherever you've started your religion. A damaged religious unit suffers a penalty to strength of his spread religion action, meaning it will convert fewer followers. If a religious unit is reduced to 0 hit points from theological combat, it will die. When a religious unit is defeated in this way, all cities within 10 tiles have a religious pressure drop of the defeated unit's religion equal to the strength of an apostle at full health, and then boost in the victorious unit's religion by the same amount. If a religious unit is killed by a hostile military unit, then the religious pressure drop occurs just like theological combat. Religious units can heal any damage they have by staying adjacent to or in a holy site that follows their religion. Okay, I think that's all pretty straightforward then, so hopefully we'll get to do some of the theological combat in this game. You can't really move on this turn, so we'll just get you to skip. I'm not too sure where you were going, but there's still a few barbarians around, so let's see if we can use you to clean some of those up. So hopefully we shouldn't lose too much. It does look like the city-state is attacking that barbarian. There's still a scout around, but the scout doesn't generally cause any problems. It just goes off and fetches more barbarians. And we have finished production of a catapult, which is also useful. So let's go ahead and choose our production, what we would like to get over here. We could certainly start working on some wonders if we wanted to. 2 faith and an extra and 2 relic slots. Or 2 culture to all rainforest tiles. Well, we don't really have much there in terms of rainforest. I think I'm going to go for an industrial zone, to be fair. Because this game seems to be very much all about production. Although culture's also good. And holy is also good. Basically everything is good. You do want everything. We don't have any mountains, so we already decided that a campus probably wasn't good here. Neither is a holy site for the same reason. An encampment wouldn't be a terrible idea. Money's not too bad. Amenities are... Actually, amenities could be better. Let's go ahead and get an entertainment complex. And we'll build it down on the sort of south side because it might reach some of the other cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1 tower too short to reach Rome, unfortunately. So if we have a zoo in there or a stadium, it'll be a little bit out of range, but that's not too bad. Let's go up here with you and start attacking this other guy. We do have a couple of promotions, although they're mostly to aid with movement, but we should be able to beat that unit out without too much of a hassle. Again, we want to be doing the same thing over here. We're not at full health with this this spearman, but we can keep healing up in between attacks, which is something that the barbarians cannot. Kume has finished something of what I do not know. Again, no mountains, which is a little bit disappointing. Where is Rome? Rome is down here. I think if we go and get an industrial zone and pop it right down, let's buy this tile because we would get the extra 1 production there. And that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is close enough to Rome. So the bonus we get from any factories or power plants for production will also tick over to Rome. Although it's not going to be that important to us, considering we are going for what is essentially a domination victory anyway. Let's get the Right, we can get a temple and we can get an amphitheatre. Well, as we've already got these zones, these districts, let's go and get the temple. Now, this is spreading the wrong religion. It's Sikhism. So we do need to get ourselves another apostle. Actually, we need an inquisitor. And they're dirt cheap as well. They're only 80 faith. So we'll go down there and try and clear out the wrong religion, as it were. Can we actually grab that unit? We cannot, because we've got to go over and cross the river. We'll try and grab him. In the meantime, we'll go up here with this crossbow, getting ready to declare war on London. We've got quite a few units up here that could help with that. So let's start moving forwards with some of them. We do have legions up here, so we have got some units that could actually... capture the city. It does have walls, though, so we do have to be careful with that. It means it can attack us. And Athens has also finished whatever it was doing there. It was repairing something. Let's try and get... there's quite a few things here that I would like to get. We want to definitely repair the campus, but we can get an amphitheatre quite quickly. So let's just go and get the amphitheatre for now. You can't clear this camp, unfortunately, because you've got to cross over that. They've got a battering ram. The battering ram can't hurt us on its own. It's a support unit. It can't actually attack. So that's fine. We appear to have found a barbarian camp. There is a settler there. I think we'll just fortify, and then we'll see if we can chase that settler down on the next turn. I'm not sure if we'll actually settle a city with it. We might just sell it for the gold. I don't really see a need in settling lots of additional cities when our intent is to try and take as many cities from the AI as possible anyway, so that is a little bit pointless. So, unfortunately, we've got this scout over here that's going to be a little bit problematic. We're going to bring our Inquisitor into the city, just so he's a little safer. Can we actually grab you at this point? We cannot. We're chasing you around sort of all over the map, but you do keep running away from us. You're going through hills next, though, so that should slow you down considerably. We can clear this camp. We probably don't have enough movement. We do.
Yosemite Valley to me is always a sunrise, a glitter of green and golden wonder in a vast edifice of stone and space.
So we found Yosemite, which would give 1 gold and 1 science to adjacent tiles, which is nice, but apart from that, it's a really terrible city given its location. As we've got to wait for some more units to get up here, I was thinking of sending that crossbowman to just go and help out with the spearmen, but I think we might send the Legion, actually, and get some experience for him. Unit needing orders. I think, well, I can get you down in this direction. You should be safe. Famous last words, really. We do want to move a little bit further forwards with this catapult, but I think we just might leave it for now. We don't want the English getting too suspicious. You can fortify, and we'll go on to the next turn. She's a little bit unhappy because we've got a bit of a barbarian infestation, but we are working on it. So you are working your way over here to help with that. That is fine. Looks like we've got an England spearman over there, which is a little bit annoying. We've got potentially a settler here that we could grab. What we want to do pretty much is go over here and kill off the scout. We can clear that camp out, so if they're going to leave it undefended like that, we definitely will. Chasing you down is going to be a nightmare because of all the movement restrictions. But we'll do what we can to catch up with you. And you should probably do just a little bit of discovery. Probably better off using a scout. I might... Oh, there's a camp. Well, we can clear that camp out. I was going to say I might actually come back and try and double back around to get this builder, but we'll get him eventually. So we do have our Inquisitor. You're going to head down this way, because we want you down into these cities. You can move up onto this hill, and we'll go on to the next turn. If England actually sort of call our bluff, then I may well just say to them, yes, it's war. So let's try and get in with you so we can do some damage. We'll leave those guys where they are. We can use our archer to kill off this scout. We can't quite get there with the horseman, but we can get in position to do it on the next turn. You don't have any movement left, so you're just going to skip your turn there. And we can reach these guys, so we'll shoot at them. Okay, we do need some more housing, and that is in Kume. It's got a fair few turns left before it finishes whatever it's working on. So is there anything we could buy to increase our housing there? There is not. We could get a worker, though, and get a farm or two. So let's go ahead and... Well, it's a builder. Let's get a builder. So we can see we've got quite a lot of religious units coming from Scythia. So we're going to have to deal with those at some point. They're only sort of putting pressure on the city-states at the moment, but at least we'll definitely see some theological combat in this game. We still can't catch you. You're too far away, which is very annoying. Let's get you down into the... Oh, sounds like there's some work going on next door. Apologies for that. So let's see if we can get them down into the two cities that need clearing. It would be nice to get that settler. I'm still not... Oh, yeah, we get a second shot. I'm still not entirely convinced that we're going to use it for anything in particular. We might just sell it off. We are going to have to deal with that spearman at some point as well. Our apostle is just going to skip the turn because you are supposed to be going up north, actually, to help with the potential attack on England later. You're going to skip your turn. You can't move because you don't have enough movement. You're just going to fortify, I think. So let's get that done. And we get another turn. So we were talking about the ability to flank and flanking bonuses. And when I checked to see if it existed, I couldn't see it. But that's because I was using ranged units. Now, you used to be able to still get the bonus with ranged units in Civ 5. I'm fairly certain you did. There is a flanking bonus, though. It is there now. You can see it on the right-hand side at the bottom. +2 flanking bonus. So such a thing does exist. So we still want to try and get a little bit of health back. We might just attack with the Legion on the next turn. It'll probably do a fair bit more damage. Anyway, we can now go and grab that settler. And we could go and attack the spearman, which would be a little bit foolish to do with a horseman. So we might use the horseman for exploration. And we might actually go and use the crossbow to take that out before we move up north. This crossbow is going to get over the river here and try and grab that. Did we ever actually take that battering ram out? I can't remember if we did. Still trying to catch this worker, which is being a little bit annoying. We have a trade route to deal with. This is still giving us by far the best yields, I think. So let's carry on going there. And what else do we have? We've got this worker over here. So what we can do is we can get a couple of farms just to give us a little bit more housing. Do we actually get it from... Yeah, we get it from pastures. So we'll put it here on the cattle. That will be better for us. So we want to move you... Let's move you over here to Athens and remove heresy. So there we go. So that gets rid of the wrong religion. And then we need to bring you over here and do the same thing. So let's go on to the next turn. We still want to chase down this builder if we can. Looks like there's a catapult up there now attacking those spearmen. So that must belong to the city-state.
Man is a military animal. Glories in gunpowder and loves parades.
Well, now we have the ability to get musketmen. All we need to do now is try and get some niter, and we already have one, which is a good start.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
So, we've got all of the different CBs now as well. Do we want this production towards spies? I don't think we necessarily do. But looking at the time, we have gone way over, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then... Goodbye for now.